I want to get you ready for 80. I want you to be healthy, happy, and independent, financially independent. Now, the best way to do that is to start as early as possible because there's compounding, there's inflation. The earlier you can start putting together an investment portfolio, the more likely you are to have a secure retirement. Now, what I'm about to tell you is if you can buy a condo, and I know you can. I don't care if you're working on Wall Street or you're stacking shelves for Walmart. You can do this. I mean, watch my Walmart success series, and you'll see how somebody's starting from zero, ground zero, nothing, how they are able to achieve this objective. So that's the Walmart Success Series, Bill FitzPatrick Network on YouTube. So this can be done. Now, at a minimum, I want you to buy one investment condo in your 20s. Now, if you're 24, 26, or whatever, maybe you're going to buy a condo for yourself. You're going to move into it. You can live in it for 2 or 3 years, then you put a tenant in there, and then you buy another one, then you're on your way, okay? By your early 50s, you'll have that paid off, and you're going to be financially successful. You will have created a family dynasty of wealth that can last forever. You're going to have everything that you ever wanted in your life for yourself. And I mean, I'm a preacher. I'm an evangelist for this because I know how real estate increases over the years. So if you don't know that, this is what you have to be doing. You have to use AI. You have to use your own intelligence. You have to deal in a small specific investment area of $25,000. I say you become an expert on values in that specific investment area. You have to do this, not some broker showing you properties, okay? Because brokers deal in a very wide area. Most of them don't own any investment. They haven't figured out real estate. So don't listen to them. There are some good agents, but most of them, forget about it. You want to rely on yourself. So deal in a small specific investment area, find the condo complexes, find an affordable condo complex. Let's say you find 1-bedroom condos for $200,000, $225,000, $250,000. Okay. And they're nice condos, okay? They're not cigarette butts around the entryway. There's not people fixing their cars in the parking lot. There's not junk, You have intelligence, so you can tell if you wouldn't live there, your tenants aren't going to want to live there because what you want to do is to love your tenants. Why do you love your tenants? Because they're going to pay off the money that you're going to borrow. You're going to borrow lots of money to buy the condo or condos, and your wonderful people called tenants are going to pay this money back for you. I mean, this is the way that this whole thing is going to work out. So let's just say that you pick out an apartment complex, a condo complex, and you go back and you research values. What did these things sell for 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago? And you're going to see it's an upward, it's an upward path. These more and more and more. What's going to happen when you want? It's going to continue, okay? We're going to have inflation. Prices are going to go up. Everything's going to cost more. It's going to cost more to build things. So you're locking in the cost by buying. I mean, I'm not going to go into all of the mechanics of inflation, but believe me, your own research is going to show, yeah, you want to lock in prices now, okay? You want to get your condo now, and then it's going to increase in value over time. And you can probably get a really good deal on it because you're going to know exactly what things are worth, and then you can make lots of offers, okay? And, maybe you can get something for 10 or 20% under market value, so you're going to have equity going into the transaction. You can really make a great side hustle out of this condo investment business. This can be your little side hustle. And if you're working in Walmart, you're not going to have to be working, you're going to be able to have financial independence, and you're going to be able to move up. Does it take a little doing? Yeah, if you're in your 20s, I don't feel that sorry for you, if I say work 50 hours a week, 40 hours a week to pay your bills, 10 hours a week for your investment fund, that's not asking a lot when you're in your, 20s, okay? Most people are, how are they on their phone? They're probably on their phone and, watching Netflix and, watching sports and, much more than just 10 hours a week. You just take the 10 hours a week, take it overtime, take a second job, whatever. Now, you may say, well, I don't have to do that. I'm a lawyer, I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, God bless you. You have a great income. Okay, go ahead and do that now. Some people can do this immediately. Some people, it's going to take some work to do this. Either way, both parties are going to end up in the same place. The only people who are going to be screwed are the people who sit on their hands and do nothing, okay? Even if you're making a great salary, you're making $120,000, $140,000, but if you're not saving and investing and you're just pissing that money away and you're buying BMWs when you could get by with a Honda, but you said, no, I gotta have that BMW. Okay, well, in 3, come on. I don't have to explain all of that to you. You gotta make good financial decisions for yourself. If you do that, buy your first condo, maybe buy 2 condos, or maybe have a house and a condo or something in your 20s. Pat yourself on the back. You're going to be so far ahead of your peers, and then in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and then when you're 80, when you're my age, you're going to be able to sit back and you're going to be able to do what I'm doing. Teaching others about your success. So this is the Bill FitzPatrick Network. I want to get you to 80. I want you to be happy. I want you to be financially independent. So please subscribe and let's continue this journey together.